Namaskar, Hey Janardana. Ananya Dance has commented that it feels we have embedded in our flesh and blood the accumulated memory of our ancestors. The connection beyond our logic seems to be cosmic. Sometimes I wonder if we are working for fulfilling an ancestral desire, project, mission, or even a compulsion. However, in the moments, the understanding that we are unique, clarity of life shows up. This is when perhaps we are living in the present moment, when nothing matters but the whole is full and empty. Super, super, super. Ananya, I have always wondered of many of your comments because it strikes the very core. See, here what you say, it feels we have embedded in our flesh, blood, the accumulated memory of our ancestors. The connection beyond our logic seems to be cosmic. Sometimes I wonder, this is what you say, accumulated memory of our ancestors. Yes. Accumulated memory of our ancestors, that is right. And it is there with us, that is also right. And sometimes the connection beyond our logic. See, basically cosmic things are beyond logic. Okay. Because sometimes it defies your logic. Because we are rooted to earth. So anything, no. We can talk only from this, whatever we have seen, whatever the scientists have found out, whatever technology has offered, whatever science has said, whatever mathematics has said, all these calculations are very perfect for us. Okay. And it is something which is already available and people are doing research, they are updating every day. Something new is coming up and you continue to learn that. No doubt about it. Okay. But suppose your feeling is there. Suppose your emotion is there, thoughts. Suddenly you get something. Does it have any logic? It doesn't have any logic. From where is it coming? From where do you get that kind of a feeling? Yes, scientists may say some chemical, this, that. I am not going into that. Okay. I don't believe just it is science. Incidentally, science may be there in that. But it is not wholly science. It is something beyond. Especially for a normal human like you and me, where we don't have much knowledge on science or engineering or technology. At least I don't have, probably you may be having. Ananya runs an academy of dance. She teaches some dance, I don't know. Okay, that's why she has met. Ananya dance. When you dance, you forget yourself, whether it is Kuchipudi, Bharatanatyam, or Russian ballet dance, or whatever it is, whatever different kinds of dance are there, footloose. So many dances are there. Okay. Different types. Whatever may be the dance. You totally forget yourself when you dance. Okay. When you forget yourself and dance, others are able to see something more cosmic. They don't see the dancer, they see the dance. And the dance itself is a cosmic dance. That's what they said, Shiva Dandavam, Rudra Dandavam. Very big saints had that privilege to witness, visualize the beautiful dance of the universal consciousness, probably labeled and named as Shiva or Rudra. So, from where that comes? Why is it that one is interested in dance? Why is it one is interested in music? One is interested in playing instrument, different types. Somebody plays a flute, somebody plays an harmonium, somebody plays a veena, sarod, somebody plays a guitar, violin, viola, different mandolin. From where does it come? From where does it come? It is already there in the system, and the ancestors are responsible for it. Somewhere they are doing it. They did it when they were alive, and today they are doing it through you when they are not there. They are with you, inside you. So, it looks like we are fulfilling their desire. That's very beautifully said. As if we are working for fulfilling an ancestral desire, project, mission, or even a compulsion. Some of you may not like, but still you are doing it. That's why she says it's compulsion. Yes, maybe, we don't know. Ultimately, they are inside, they make you to do. Okay. You think you are doing. You are not the doer. Bhagavan is making you to do through the ancestors. Janardana is making you to do through the ancestors. That's what she means. If we are working for fulfilling an ancestral desire, she says, however, in the moments, the understanding that we are unique, clarity of life shows up. This is when perhaps we are living in the present moment. Yes. We are unique. There is no doubt about it. When we understand the uniqueness, we get a better clarity. There is no comparison, basically. When you feel that you are unique, there is no necessity for you to compare. Why do you compare yourself? Why do you think low of yourself? Because you are comparing. Why do you think high of yourself? Because you are comparing. Either it results in inferiority complex or superiority complex. Especially inferiority complex dangerous. It will lead to jealousy, greed. There is no necessity. Why I should be like somebody? I can be very unique. I can be true to what I am. Why should I copy somebody? Of course, there is something very good. I can imbibe that quality in me. But that doesn't mean that as in computer we do now, cut, copy, paste. That we can do. We are not supposed to do. We are unique. Of course, some very good qualities are there. Some leader is exhibiting something, or our own parents, they exhibit very beautiful qualities. Probably we may not be having that particular genetic quality. We can imbibe that beautiful quality. Yeah, imbibing, there is nothing. Not copying. Imbibing is more from the heart. Copying is from the mind. Yes, maybe. So, the ancestors themselves realize that they are unique. Then that comes to your mind. As long as the ancestors do not realize, it's going to be a problem. See, normally what happens at home, father, mother, brothers, sisters, cousins, so many people have. Everybody doesn't have the same idea, etc. Okay, everybody gives their ideas, and sometimes it so happens, okay. Sometimes it so happens that we don't agree, we fight on that. Sometimes people are angry, they exhibit their emotion, everything happens. Fine. Normal family life, day-to-day life, this happens. There is no doubt about it. So, different types of Pitrus who are there inside your body will be carrying all those differences. The soul has not reached the aggrandizement of the soul in order to merge through the Pitrus to Lord Janardana, Narayan. Soul is not realized to that extent. It is half-baked. Okay. So all that is already there inside. Those things are already there in your blood and bone. So that fight is already there. That is why you have different views at the same time on the subject. One Pitru says follow this, one Pitru says follow this, one Pitru says follow this. You do not know what to follow. Today morning somebody had come. Nice guy, very good boy. I know him for so many years. Nice fellow. He is in US.
He is a Vedic Pandit. In fact, he was responsible for building a very beautiful Shirdi Sai temple. Okay. Okay, organizers, once the job is done, send him out.
Some new person came, he became the chairman. And normally he has a lot of money. We will shake our head only to people who have money, as usual. Human quality had to come out, but he was very bold enough. He is now practicing Poojaya on his own. He knows very well. He works in an office also, side by side.
He wants to come back. He has got 2 children. I told him, first ask your children. They may be Indian blood,
But they are American citizens. They were born there. So whether they would like to come. The eldest one is a son. He is about 14, 15 years old maybe. The younger one is some 4th standard, 5th standard, something like that. But he may be, say whatever it is, 9 years, 8 years. Every year they are planning to come. They are not coming. Even this year he said, I want to come after 2 years, 3 years. See, all this confusion, why it is happening? You are saying every year you want to come. But your circumstances, it doesn't allow you to come. I can understand. It's your Pitrus, forefathers sitting inside you and giving dichotomous ideas, various ideas. So how to stop this nonsense? How can I be directed by my elders? See, you may not believe in God also. Okay, no problem. But don't you believe in your own ancestry, forefathers? Do you believe or not? Leave alone on gods, this, that and all. Yes, you may be a very big scientist also. You may be atheist, you may be rationalist, anything. I agree. Because these are also a part of the system. You cannot be something beyond a system. Okay. There is a cosmos, there is a system across. Ever expanding cosmos. No limitation. That's the beauty of universal consciousness. But you believe in your ancestry, you belong to something, no, some family, otherwise you would have been born. We are not Swayambhu, to come on our own like Bhagwan. Definite. So inside you, all those ideas and bloods, blood, bone, all those things are there. You are all from the same gene, different genes, same thoughts, slightly modified here and there, updated, etc. Is it not? Version 1, version 2, version 3, are you not updating? Even a mobile phone, we keep updating. Okay. So much of confusion, so many Pitru, so many people inside, so many thoughts. One is saying fulfill this thought, another is saying fulfill this thought, another is saying fulfill this thought. I want to come to India, I don't want to come to India, I want to go here, I don't want to go here. As though you have a choice, you keep saying this. Finally, which is going to win? The disciple went to the monk. Every day, sir, Guru, Swami, every day, Master, at the night the good and the evil are fighting in my dreams. I don't know why this is coming. I don't know who is going to win. Whether the good is going to win or the evil is going to win. Master smiled and said, whichever thought you feed is going to be. Beautiful. You are feeding no choice. But still, you can request the Jiva Pitru. Some soul is there in every family, which will be very, very mature, which should also be there inside you. Address your prayers towards that soul, which acts with equanimity of mind and for the larger good, the higher good. Address your prayers towards that soul. You may not know its name, but you can call it Jiva Pitru. Hey Jiva Pitru, give me clarity of thoughts. I know very well the Pitrus are fighting inside me on account of which I have no clarity of thought. Even though I desire to do certain things, that desire is not being fulfilled. In the first place, the desire was given by some Pitrus. There is a group which is working against the desire. Even though my desire is to get fulfilled with that desire, but that desire is not being allowed by some Pitrus who are against that desire. So if my desire is going to be proper and good, please see that that desire is fulfilled. If my desire is not for the good, for the whole good, please see that that desire is removed. Fulfillment of the desire or removal of the desire, request your own forefathers. They will do it for you. With faith, not without faith. You must ultimately believe that the extreme good is also with you. Of course, the other side is also there. Okay. Because it's a balance. So, pray to that extreme good. Something must be there. Pray to that extreme good, which will be very balanced, which knows how to conduct, which knows what is good for you and for the entire generations and family. Let it guide you the way it has to be guided. Very nice, Ananya. This is beautiful. I really appreciate you for this. Next comment is from Shravanti Konduri. Thank you for letting us know about Jiva Pitru. I always thought that it was living parents, grandparents, related elders. Thanks for enlightening that Jiva Pitru can be anyone in the lineage. Sincere prayers to connect to them. Sometimes we do come across very balanced people who unconditionally love and not react. Look at the positive. Guruji, do we get the awareness to realize when we have connected, met Jiva Pitrus? Before I did not know much about Pitrus, and your grace, we are able to know a few things. Only your grace to desire things that benefit us and not harm us, and have the courage to change the karma to benefit us. It gives immense peace to know it's Pitru's blessings for someone to joyously desire to serve the country or others, to help the people and causes sacrifice and be happy. We often unnecessarily overthink, and blessings to cut that cycle into positivity. Thank you, Guruji. Sairam. Very nice, Shravanti. Yeah. It's what I was saying. There is always a higher goodness in you. The higher goodness needs to be approached. The higher goodness needs to be approached. And we have to beg for mercy with it. We have to beg its grace so that all those thoughts here and there which are split, does not take us away from that goodness. This is there. So address yourself. You keep talking to your elders. You can talk on your own. There is nothing like that. So keep it within yourself, keep praying. It will automatically happen. Yes. Desire to benefit us and not to harm us. Yes, that's a good. First, goodness should start with us, then it will spread. Leave alone, this is within yourself and your family. Just yourself, nothing more. Like that, we have for every person we come across. So internally itself, everybody have got conflict. Leave alone moving with each other. Then imagine how the situation changes. When we start moving with each other with already conflict in mind, already the set of Pitrus who are giving directions to you, there is a big fight going on within you. As a result of which there is no clarity. Okay. With this conflicts in mind, we approach others in the society and our interactions are based on the conflicts in mind. Okay. That's why you have battles among people. That's why you have war. Basically, it is only nothing else but your own forefathers. The entire system is like that. Whether you agree or not, I am not saying this for you to agree with me. In fact, you may have better ideas than me. I accept. Because there is always better than the best in the system of nature. Once you think this is the best, Bhagavan will show you better than the best. Okay. He upgrades everybody. So with this conflicting mind we are approaching, already conflict is there within us. Then it's a holocaust, it's a disaster. The egos. Why the fight goes on between ego? Who is big? In fact, everybody is unique. Where is the question of who is big? Incidentally, somebody may be doing a job which will be in particular way, which will be... See, the Prime Minister of the country will do his job. Okay. He will do his job, President will do his job, Chief Minister will do his job, Ministers will do their job. There is no comparison. Okay. Okay. The top man also depends on the entire system. It's like a Sri Chakra Meru, where we have got different levels of power. That's why power is arranged, is it not? The Bindu is at the top, which has got the highest power. And at various levels the powers go down because that much of power is not needed to execute the kind of work at various levels. So depending on the levels, one is the powers are given. Okay. In the system of nature, where is the question of looking at the top one and getting? You can very well, you are unique. Your thing only you have to do. You don't do what has been given to you and you aspire for something else. I will tell you, sometimes people come to me and say, moksha. We don't want this life. This life is prarabdha. Please remember, you have been already given. See, now 10th exam, school final. Can you say that I will not write school final but I would like to go plus 2? Is it possible? This life has been given to you. Whatever may be your karma, whatever may be your past, in the present, you have been given something and you are supposed to get pass mark in it. To get upgraded to next level. Okay. You say, I don't want this, I want that. You have been given a duty, you have been given a responsibility to execute something incommensurate to your knowledge or efficiency or capability. You are supposed to execute it. I don't like this examination, I won't write, but I would like to go up. How is it possible? You are too greedy about it. Probably yes, that greed is fed by the forefathers. So we can request we can request the Jiva Pitru to remove that greed from us. When you close all the doors and windows and sit alone quiet, don't you know what you are? Okay, you may pose as though you are something before others. But don't you know for yourself what you are? You already know it. The pseudo behavior, we pretend. Pretension is more. Because we want recognition from others. You want certificate from others. Why do you need certificate? When you are a very unique person, where is the necessity for you to take certification from others? You know very well you must participate with the good. You are a very good person. Why do you long for all that? You need that. If you work itself automatically according to what is allotted to you, accepting duty as a matter of fact and discipline, and voluntarily injecting it into you, awards and rewards will automatically follow. You don't aim for awards and rewards. When you aim for awards and rewards, then you get stress. You say toxic culture, a culture. This culture was there any time. As I told you already, bosses were there, leaders were there. According to where you land is also. That being the case, can you not? Once you do, you perform your things the way it has to be performed, with clarity in mind, so that it is not this way or that way. Even suppose it goes this way or that way, you learn out of it and correct it later. Many of us have experience, but are we learning the way we have to learn out of that experience, or are we being once again misguided? So, Shravanti, all these things, and next is I get once again from my good friend Peter the Reader says, Namaskaram Guruji, you are in your element. Your disciples have just that Jiva Pitru towards you. It's quite obvious. Would we also have other significant Pitru to connect with? I believe we are honoring all our forefathers this way, which is comforting. I too feel we can get answers from inside. Just go there, intuition works. Along with prayer, my love to you, much gratitude. Wonderful, Peter. Yes. It's not that Jiva Pitru alone is more balanced. Probably he may have a little bit more things. There may be many Pitrus who will be very calm, who will be extremely balanced, and who may be working the way they have to work, the way you have to guide. If you are getting a good thought, if you are getting a thought that aids your goodness, that helps in overall goodness, then that must be from a cluster of forefathers who must be giving you that idea. So, we respect everybody. Even the forefather who misguides you, only tests you probably to understand how you are able to balance and come out of that. It's just like a question paper. Maths question paper will be there. It will be very tough. Physics question paper will be tough, but chemistry will be easy. Sometimes you say no, when you write all these competitive examination, kids come to me and say maths was easy, physics was tough. Okay. It's a mixture. But you have to get through in all the subjects, whether it is tough, whether it is easy. You are expected to score in case you want to get that particular course or whatever it is. Like that, you are being tested. So testing के लिए some people are there. You take it that way. There is nothing wrong to tell them also, the test is too harsh. Kindly help me out. Give me ideas. You have given me a test, you have given me a question that is not coming to me. Just place before them, hey Bhagavan, Janardana, hey Pitrus, I am not able to get through this. I am not the doer. I know very well this will get done. Please show me the way. I am not the doer. But this will get done. I know that. Because I belong to you. You will not let me down. I have the faith. I have the confidence. Please show me the way. Please give me the clarity to look at the subject the way I have to look so that it is for the larger good. If you can pray like that, it's not necessary you must pray with mantra, tantra, all these things. Even in normally, in your own language, the way you can pray, you can pray. What is that? You can pray. That will result in very good things. Yes, Peter, I do agree with you. When you say, I believe we are honoring all the forefathers this way which is comforting. Yes. Certainly, thank you very much for your views. Next, we have one more. Arvind Atreya. He says, Namaskaram Guruji, Suresh Atreya. I don't know, he wrote Arvind, Niche Suresh, probably same person. Do the other Pitrus of the clan allow us directly connect with our Jiva Pitru? Do other Pitrus? Please remember, you can always connect with Jiva Pitru. The other Pitrus will not object all that, they won't stand in your way. Does our Jiva Pitru accept us as we are and guide us? For that, Sharanagati is needed. Are you going to go to the Jiva Pitru and accept that? Hey Guru, I do not know how to proceed. Namaskaram, Lord, Bhagavan, Hey Janardana, Vasudeva, Vasudeva Kutumbakam. What is it? Janardana. What is it? What is it? All humans are one family. Ultimately, we all have a connection. There is a connection, there is a bond. Probably in some places it is attraction, some places it is repulsion. Because of all this, when we have conflicting thoughts itself, when you mix, there will be more. Is it not? So, does accept as we are and guide us? He knows well about you. But are you approaching him with baggage of ego? For that you have to be very alert. We all have a lot of baggage of ego. You see some people, I pity them really. They are struggling. So much ego. This time I didn't get increment, I didn't get promotion. I had done very well. Instead of me, somebody else was awarded. What is this? This is self-pity. Suppose you are awarded that, what you do? Yes, I have got it. Either it is self-pity or it is ego. You can be in the middle. You neither need to have that nor this. Less luggage, more comfort. When ego is there, you will not be able to think. So the first thing what you have to, when you close all your doors and windows, you know very well you have ego. Please, Bhagavan, relieve me of this malady. Make my life melodious. You can only do it. To whom else I will go? Who do I have? Other than my ancestors, other than my forefathers, other than Janardhan, other than Narayan, whom else do I have? And where else can I approach? Leave your baggage and then ask, are there other forces or factors that act as barriers preventing us from connecting with our Jiva Pitruya? All factors, ego, this, that, all are factors. Your divine grace, Bhagavan's will, mercy and grace. Next, from Peri Sharma, my personal feeling is always respect elderly people in the house in non-doership mode to establish a link with forefathers to Jiva Pitru. That helps in many ways and ultimately leading to reformation. Humble pranams. Well said, Sharma Garu. You have made it very well. Yes, Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava. Mother and father are living gods, not just as mother or just as father. Matru, Pitru, they are representatives of the mother's clan and father's clan. Since they are the living gods, they are basically from them we have come. We can basically respect them with a non-doership mode. Suppose they may say something very normally. Okay. Hey, when you go out, please be careful, Ra. Every day they will say. Mother will say, hey, please be careful, no? When you drive the bike or when you drive the car, please be careful, no? Please wear the helmet, no? Every day she will say. You can't find fault with her. You can't say, every day should you repeat that to me? When you become a father, when you become a mother, then you will know it. Don't reject them. Don't say anything harsh. Okay, mother. Okay, dad. I will be careful. I will take the helmet. Don't tell them. Every day you are saying the same statement. Why do you repeat it? Don't ask them. Don't ask them. Because so much of blessings they give you. Mother keeps blessing the child. Always you will be fine, you will be good, you will be alright, you will be alright, you will be alright, you will be alright. She should not have any doubt that her son will not be alright or her daughter will not be alright. If a mother starts doubting, then the problem starts. First the mother and then the father. So, that's what Sharma is saying. What is he saying? In non-doership, in a normal, without getting angry, without exhibiting ego, just go to them, namaskar. What a beautiful service you have done. Probably I was in Pitruloka. Because of you, I have come here. Thank you very much. You are now giving me an exposure and experience. I see Bhagavan in you. Respect. She'll be very happy. If you cannot make your parents happy, whom else are you going to do? Your own father and mother. Hierarchy mein first mother, then father. If you cannot make them happy, then what is the purpose of making the world happy? They are first your world. Because you are coming into this world was because of them. Somewhere a boy commented to his mother. He told something. You only begot me, no. It is your responsibility to maintain me. Send me money. See what kind of people are there. This is not the way to talk. No? Is this the way? Is this the culture to which what we belong to? Is this the tradition to which we belong to, even as Bharata Vamshi? Did Bharata Desha teach us all that? We belong to such a beautiful culture where we respect every human. Every human. Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atiti Devo Bhava. Anybody is a guest. Anybody is a guest. Swayam Narayan. Anybody comes home, we feed them, looking at them as Swayam Bhagavan. That's the kind of feeling we have when we serve them, how we serve them. Friends coming home. Nowadays, yes, Aditi means friends. They may say, okay, nowadays you are all very gentle. They will call and say, I'm coming, I'll have lunch. Or you will invite, please come for lunch. They will come. Swayam Narayan has come. Not your friend. With that, all that fervor we serve. There is no doership. When you serve, please have. At that point of time when you serve, do you think that, no, this is something which I made and I am serving Of course, a little bit, hey, Pachadi is very nice, Balaya, so you'll feel a little bit happy. That is not ego, a little bit. Yeah. That's small, some small pleasure. This is what Peri Sharma is saying. Thank you. Very good comment, Peri Sharma. Next we find Vedavyas Chintalapatti. He says, Jai Janardana Guruji, these days I found people talking about healing ancestors' trauma before begetting a child so that the child doesn't carry all those emotional wounds from the parents. I know it is good, but in what does shunning doership or getting rid of guilt, anger, resentment help future generations? Good question. Most of the time, your desire in life may be something. Once again I say you, me means not you, me. Something figurative. Oh. Our desire may be something. We wanted to achieve something. We wanted to become an IAS officer. That was a desire. Whether we are eligible for it or not, we have that desire. Some Pitru has given that desire. We wrote examination and all. We couldn't get it. Then we wrote group 1 services. Something, this, that, so many things. I think finally somewhere here and there we got a clerical job. Achai, at least Bhagavan blessed us with a clerical job. Clerical job is not a menial job. I am not saying from that. Any work is Lord's work. Any work. There is no work which is menial. Okay. It's Lord's work. Bhagavan's work. So that desire is that when the kid is born, now we want him to become an IAS officer, we want him to become an engineer, doctor, all this. This is our desire. Given by a set of ancestors. Now he is born. Now there are some other ancestors who don't agree with all this. They will give him a desire. That desire will be something else. I want to be a very good dancer. I want to be a good Kathak dancer. He will have that desire. Because he has seen some Kathak that was very appealing to him. Probably from that side. Now, this desire also may be there because father and mother are repeatedly who must become a IAS officer. This is also that. But it is like a very light somewhere. But this is strong. Now go and put him in an institute. Now, morning, 7 o'clock to night, 10 o'clock. Pura banking. Test of reasoning, English, knowledge, this, that, something, so many things. I don't know what it is. People have told me some mathematical ability, this, that. So, reasoning, test of reasoning. As though everything can be reasoned out. We are struggling with that reason. Though that is there, he will come after 10, 7 hours, he cannot. In the middle, he won't go there. Or he will not perform. Just going on, hammering. Finally, you won't be able to do. That will happen. Please remember. He has got something else. Unfortunately, he is not able to pursue that at the right point of time. When you are learning dance and all, when you are young itself, you must practice because body will be more flexible at that point of time, and when you can practice when it is flexible, then you can carry it on. You can keep abhyasa, practice. Through practice you can try at best. As you age also, still you will be able to do. When you see, when he was aged Odissi dance, Kalucharan Mahapatra, it will be so beautiful when he dances Odissi. Okay. Though he was aged, it will be so graceful. Take when yoga is done by B.K. Iyengar, how graceful it is. At that age also he was doing. Because that abhyasa, practice. And luckily they got the blessing of what they wanted to do, they got it. So right from the younger days they did it, they are shining. But somewhere this has gone wrong. then finally he will be, he will also get some job, some clerk, some officer, something he will get. Because Lord takes care of him also. That will also be taken care of. Okay. After that also, he will have that, he will be watching some movies here and there, certain things, and he will start practicing. And alone he will dance. Probably there may not be a big audience to appreciate it. Some people now will be sitting in the bathroom and singing. Okay. Because that is the real thing. Yes, I do agree with the Vyas. All these things are there. Ancestral trauma. Yeah, healing ancestral trauma. How it will be useful is once again a big gamble. We do not know. Getting rid of guilt, anger, resentment. All these things are doership. If you can probably educate your children on doerships right from when they are younger, I think they will be more balanced. But right from young, we are more interested in something else, We want them to, we are more interested in their economics. We are not interested in their emotional well-being. Only economic well-being we see in youngsters. We do not see emotional well-being. See, when father dies, the property is given to kids. Okay. You have begotten the material property. Okay. The emotional property is already there with you, inside you. In fact, after father or mother dies, they say that one portion of that soul will be attached to the karta who does their karma. And many of the things which they do after their death will resemble their parents. That is what they say. Sorry, that video got abruptly cut. I want to conclude that. So we are only interested in the economics, not in the emotional well-being. What is very important is emotional well-being. Of course, economics is there always. Today if you see, even among youngsters, even when they are going to start a life, when they are in relationship or when they are getting married, when they are choosing each other, first they exchange economic information. Where do you work? What do you do? Which company you work? How much salary you get? They are not looking at whether emotionally we are compatible to each other or not. Whether the thoughts, the thinking, all these things, whether they are in tune. Of course, one will earn more, one will earn less. Today, both husband and wife, both are earning. That's not a big thing. Sometimes I find he must be very handsome, she must be very beautiful. Yes, of course. Beauty also is how you look at it. Sometimes I have seen the girl will be very beautiful, but the boy will be very normal. But for the girl, the boy looks very handsome. May not be for you or me. So, that compatibility, emotional compatibility is more important than economic. Economics, one is there, another is there. If you do not have ego problem, or you do not want to boast that my wife is drawing more salary or my husband is drawing more salary, okay. Saying that my husband works here, my wife works here, that's all for some time. Okay. Suddenly something like artificial intelligence will come, everybody loses job, at least temporarily, till you get to know how to do AI codes or whatever it is. Okay, in that field, till such time, yes, Or suddenly something, Lord wants to completely do something like COVID. Pandemic. Once pandemic comes, everybody goes underground. Okay. Most of the time we take life for granted. That's the problem. Life should not be taken for granted. Live life moment to moment, day to day. Then you will be the happiest person. And everything cannot be unraveled by science. Of course, science is very, very useful. But beyond science, there is something called divine, from which science has come, religion has come, practices have come, so many things have come. The goodness have come, the negativity has come. There should be one superpower like universal consciousness from which everything has come. Okay. You can't say one God for this, one God for that. Then who is the God for these two gods? Everything has come from the same source. Nothing else. We cannot explain life. You cannot reason out life. Somebody was telling me, life is not reasonable. Life is not fair to me. Life will not be fair to you. Please remember. Accept it. You be fair to life. Can you do it? For all these things, you need the blessings of the Pitrus, forefathers. Everything, all buck stops with forefathers. So pray to Jiva Pitru, live a big life. Thank you very much. We'll meet once again. Bye.